Hi guys, it's me Nico. How are you guys doing? Anyways, I just finished watching the Prissy P video about exposing lips. It reminds me of the Nikocado, Avocado, and Stephanie Sue situation to where I was very passionate about the situation because I don't believe in bullying others or try to jump on people to get what you want or try to get numbers or anything like that. Like I never treated you two like that. Like people have tried to use me to boost up their numbers and their subscribers and not even credit me or even give me my props till years later down the road. And this certain person is still trying to come into my life and still ask me to do collabs with them. Even though I know what the issue is and I know they're not gonna really support me or even give me any kind of credit and they want me to kind of do all the footwork and give them advice for a channel and how they can grow and I got something on my shoulder and it dust off. But it's just it reminded me of a lot what I went through with pretty much I'm just gonna say who it was. It's my ex, the first guy who I dated, and I kind of introduced him to. Is that still on my shoulder? No, it won't go away. All right, man. Whatever. I pretty much introduced him to YouTube, and I got him started on his own channel because he said he wanted to do one because I was on a channel, and it's not this channel, it's from another channel, and I can't get back into that for some dumb reason. YouTube kind of locked me out of that one, so I started doing my own channel again from scratch, which kind of sucked, honestly. So I was getting him hints and tips and tricks on how to do your tags, stuff like that, and how to I just gave him pretty much a lot of good ideas that he used for me, but he never really credited me for anything or um I just gave him a lot of advice and he grew really faster than me, which is no problem. We all grow at different rates. I'm not mad at where I'm at now. I'm at a good place and I feel like I'm being more confident. I'm glad I'm growing slower because I feel like if I grew too fast, I wouldn't know what to do, you know? So he just credited me maybe I'm gonna say 2 years ago, a year ago, just saying, yeah, she did help me a lot. But why couldn't you credit me when I asked you to? You know? And now he's still every now and then trying to come into my life to ask me, oh hey, uh, let's be together again and we could do YouTube. And I'm like, why is the first thing out your mouth is YouTube? I told him I didn't want to be with him. I didn't really give a reason. There were times to where I was in relationships with other people, and I was not willing to risk those relationships to be with him. And this all what happened between us. I was just kind of like, what's the point? I don't know why you're so in love with me and so obsessed with me. And there were times where he said very nasty things about me. About me. I said nasty things about him, but he was so persistent in doing it to where it kind of made me pop off. And I had no choice but to react, even though I know I shouldn't react that way. But I was, young and I didn't know what it was. But pretty much he was using my trying to really control my emotions. And I already made a bunch of videos exposing him, but I really never said his name or his channel. I don't want to say his channel name or anything like that, but if you guys have been around for me for a while, you guys already know who he is. And he's always trying to be like, oh yeah, you can't do that or can't see my name or see my channel, I can sue you or stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not lying about anything like this. I can understand if I was lying and killing your character or what's that thing called, defamation of your character, which means I'm pretty much destroying your character on purpose and lying and it's affecting your YouTube and your career life and everything like that. I'm not doing that. I'm actually telling the truth, and even my own family can attest to this and be like, hey, she wants nothing to do with him. Don't know why he keeps trying to contact her. It makes no sense. So this situation totally reminds me of this with the Nick avocado situation, the Stephanie Soul situation, and also with Prissy and Love situation. I feel so unfortunate to really watch Prissy because I kind of I just fell for her honestly, and pretty much just a TDL era. Pretty much this creator called Lips contacted her through her social media or maybe her email. I know it's a it was kind of like bounce back and forth between that. He contacted her and said, "Hey, I'm a smaller growing channel. I want to go ahead and do a collab with you, whatnot." And she did some research. Saw she was friends with Sam's World, and she taught Sam's World, and she has a more bigger, stronger bond with Sam's World. So Sam's World was like, "Yeah, yeah, he's cool." So Sam's World took her word for it, and I think there was like a whole birthday thing in Atlanta, and it was like for maybe 3 days or something like that. And he was going to do like a birthday thing over there, and he brought like other but a lot of other people involved in there as well. So that way they can all hang out. And she wasn't sure if they're going to like work, like do YouTube like mukbangs, or they were just going to like just hang out and enjoy each other. So everybody pretty much arrived at this one person's house, which was pretty nice of that person, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that's pretty cool to open up your home to somebody that you don't really know, or just like, you work with them and you don't really know this other person's coming involved into the situation. So I thought it was like pretty cool because like it was like for me, I would be hella nervous. I'm like, I don't know you. Bye. We can meet like at Starbucks so you don't kill me. you know, I'm just that paranoid now. So everybody's there cool, cool, chilling, but like they're still waiting on loves. So like everybody's like, where's he at? So he did this like 3 times already. 3 separate incidents to where he wouldn't show up, or like he'll be like, yeah, I want to do something else, which is fine. But like, why say, hey, we're gonna celebrate my birthday together, and then you coming late, or like you're barely there, and it was just kind of weird to me, honestly. So there's this one part to where Prissy was super upset with Libs, and she was like, "Hey, this ain't right. This ain't cool." So Libs was like, "I'm gonna get up to you. We're gonna get tequila. We're gonna get drinks. We're gonna party, play cards, whatever." So they pretty much like gathered in like one hotel room. Everybody was like chilling, whatever. And Les was just like making inappropriate comments about women's bodies. Of course, it's okay to give a compliment, but like, if you're doing it over and over again, it seems to be a bit more like weird, like sketchy. And I'm not going to be talking about nobody's like sexuality. You can like what you like, but like I think that if you're like gay, why are you always commenting about women's bodies and want to touch women's bodies, stuff like that, or saying like inappropriate things about like people and stuff like that? I don't understand. I think that's like hella weird unless like you're like bisexual or you don't know you're bisexual. That's a whole nother story. But like I'm not going to talk about that part because I'm not that comfortable talking about sexuality. I don't understand it myself, so why even give my 2 cents on that? But like, it's just kind of weird how you go to a party and getting sloppy, not really drunk, but like just saying inappropriate stuff, but like blaming on the alcohol. But I feel like when you drink alcohol or under any kind of influence, you're gonna be like your true self because you're gonna have all your walls down, and you're gonna be like you're gonna be very comfortable and you're gonna show your true self. So that's why a lot of people like trust drunks or trust people who are under the influence more better because like those are the people who are actually gonna tell the truth more often than people who are not under influence. And that's why I found out about like other people who I was around with and they got drunk, and the hardest people become like the softest people and start spilling out the whole life story. And I'm like, oh wow, awesome. Great. Thanks for like, telling me that. But it's just very kind of weird in my opinion. But like they're all above the legal age, so whatever. But I don't agree with the whole like trying to hop to people or want to make friends with people and then like um just trying to use them to gain some sort of clout or some kind of following, or like just be fake about it. Like, I don't know why people try to make friends with other people and be like, oh, I'm just a friend with you just for class. Oh, I'm only a friend for you just for advice. I'm only a friend because like I know you give me like collabs or clout or views. And I had some people like comment on my posts, on my videos in the comments, be like, oh hey, we can be friends. And then like and then I'm like, yeah, we can be friends, we can collab, stuff like that. But like they never want to collab with me. They just want me to kind of like comment on their post, liking it, whatever, whatever, But like, I will never really. I mean, they'll start doing it for me, but then as soon as they get to a certain amount of subscribers, they kind of like just be ghosts, and I'm just like, wow, like what the heck, you know? I don't understand why people like always try to comment on my posts like that. I try not to approve them, but sometimes I'll let them go just because. But I don't know why people think that you just like always try to like connect with people and then be like, yeah, thanks for the video, thanks for shouting me out, and I gotta get to this next goal and this next goal and this next goal and this next goal. I think that's a very kind of weird thing to kind of view YouTube as, because like I never really went out of my way to be like, oh hey, let's collab, let's subscribe. Like I tried in the beginning and nobody really wanted to collab with me, but only but my ex. But really, I always wanted to try to collab with people, but I thought my numbers were too small, or that I can't really travel to nobody, But every time I try to like get friends on board or try to like make a group or something like that, it always turns out the opposite way of what I really wanted to, and I'm just like, oh well, I'll go ahead, but I don't really try to use my friendships to really gain any kind of views or anything like that. I don't see why, but I see a lot of people want to do it to me, and that's why I kind of like just do videos on my own, really, a lot of times, or just show just myself in a lot of videos, because like in the past, people have tried to jump on my little train and try to really be just like, oh hey, let's be friends, and then like I never hear from them, and I just like I start unsubscribing from them, start watching their Twitch channel, start watching anything that's like they're connected with, and I have like lost a lot of friends last year because I got into like a huge car accident. I almost died. I broke my neck and my back. I broke my C2, C3, C7, and only the few people who actually like checked on me, actually checked on me. So I'm like, actually, all those other friends who I thought I was talking to haven't really checked up on me, haven't visited me, haven't really said anything about, So I was, of course, in my feelings, but I was like, how can we talk like almost every single day, and then like you're not there for me when I need you the most? I think that's hella sketchy in my opinion. Like, how can I keep supporting like your streams? How can I support your dreams when you're not supporting me at my weakest of times? And I've seen that a lot of times when I'm at my lows, not a lot of people are there, which is kind of very weird, But like when I'm at my highest, that's when a lot of people want to cling to me, and that's also with like one of my exes. Well, two of them actually. Every time I'm like feel better or be better or like move on to like a more healthy relationship, they will always kind of pop up into my life. And I haven't really realized our connection till like recently. So I'm just kind of like, hmm. But I wish YouTube wasn't this way, to where like you have to make friends and be fake about it to get a collab or try to get to the next level. I don't like that. I don't understand that. I never was going to be like chasing after a certain YouTuber or like a streamer on Twitch or on Twitter or anything. I actually make friends to make friends, if and I have a very strong opinion about certain things. So a lot of people are not going to be like, oh, she's like she has a mouth. She's really not going to stand up for that. And I've been speaking up for myself more often than anything right now, because I'm like, well, you're not gonna keep running over me. There's so many times where I can take certain things, and I've been a bit more lenient in the past, but right now, like one time's enough for me to kind of cut you off. Because like if you show your true colors now, I am not gonna wait around until I know I'm getting emotional. I can hear it in my voice, but I shouldn't be waiting around months after months after months and just want you to change for the better yourself. It's just I don't know why people always just like not around me at my weakness, but I feel like if you're like, I don't know, just like when you're weak, you're actually like strong, And I've been kind of just doing my own thing and loving what I do here on YouTube, Like even though like yes, I haven't really upgraded to the best equipment or the best background drop, whatever, I'm doing what I can, and there are people who are watching it and liking it and commenting and subscribing for that. So I can't wait to get like my views at a certain amount again and my subscribers a certain amount again. But I gotta be a bit more consistent with YouTube and actually maybe reach out to people. But like, I just don't want to reach out to people just to be like some sort of like, gaining traction or train or be. I don't know. I'm like, I guess I'm like my Pisces, and I feel a little bit more people, and I don't want to treat people how like they've been treated so far in the past. I want to treat someone as a person, not because of a collab. That makes any sense. But yeah, anyways, that's just my opinion on that and my little backstory. And that's why really I've been kind of silent here on YouTube and 2019, 18, so on, because I had people try to like use me for gain for clout, and I'm just kind of like, for what? But I didn't really know how to really share my story without sounding like I'm like some sort of like prissy or some sort of like prude to where I'm like, ha ha ha, you can't get my kingdom. Like, if I want to grow, I want everybody to grow with me. Like, if we're together like a team, I want us as a team to kind of live up as well. I don't want just to be myself to grow. I don't think that's fair. Um, that's just me, but I never found anybody who I can like actually grow with as a creator, and actually we can kind of like connect and bounce back between each other without it feeling like it's some sort of like scam or something like that. But I don't know. Hopefully, this year I can like actually link up with like good people who actually want to like have fun and enjoy our time together, and then maybe we can collab. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, favorite, and comment below, and please support Prissy P. I'll put her link in the description box down below, and let me know what you guys think about the situation at hand. Also, make sure to like, favorite, and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.